parents think myopia just means stronger glasses every year. But what if I told you it's not really about glasses at all? Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Aisha Bhatt, and today I want to talk about something I'm seeing more and more in my practice: myopia, also known as nearsightedness. This is not just about needing glasses. Myopia is becoming a global health concern, and it's especially important for parents and middle school students to understand why. Myopia means you can see clearly up close, like when you're reading a book or looking at your phone. But things far away, like the board at school or street sign, look blurry. This happens because the eye grows too long from front to back. In a normally shaped eye, light focuses directly on the retina, which is the light-sensitive tissue in the back of the eye. In myopia, the light focuses in front of the retina instead of directly on it. Once the eye grows longer, we cannot shrink it back. That is why slowing down progression is so important. There are two major causes of myopia: genetics and environment. Genetics definitely play a role. If one parent is nearsighted, a child's risk of developing myopia increases. If both parents are nearsighted, the risk increases even more. However, genetics alone do not explain what we're seeing today. Over the past few decades, myopia rates have increased dramatically around the world. In some parts of Asia, up to 80 to 90% of teenagers are nearsighted. Even in the United States, rates have nearly doubled over the last 30 years. Researchers believe this is largely due to environmental factors such as increased screen time, more near work, and less time spent outdoors. A major study found that increasing outdoor time significantly reduces the risk of developing myopia in children. Natural sunlight appears to help regulate eye growth. When children spend less time outside and more time focusing up close, the eye is more likely to grow too long. Now let's talk about why myopia is a concern. While mild myopia simply means wearing glasses or contact lenses, high myopia, usually defined as -6 diopters or higher, increases the risk of serious eye conditions later in life. These include retinal detachment, myopic macular degeneration, glaucoma, and earlier cataract development. Research shows that the increased risk of retinal detachment increases significantly as prescription gets stronger. That is why we're no longer satisfied with just correcting vision. Our goal now is to slow the progression of myopia and reduce long-term risk. Myopia progression typically happens during childhood and teenage years, especially between ages 6 and 16. If a child becomes nearsighted at a younger age, such as 6 or 7, they are more likely to end up with high myopia as an adult, compared to someone who starts at 13 or 14. The earlier it starts, the longer the eye has to continue growing. That is why early monitoring and intervention are critical. The good news is that we now have evidence-based treatment options designed specifically to slow myopia progression. These treatments do not cure myopia, but they can significantly reduce how quickly it gets worse. One option is Stellus lenses developed by SLR. These are special glasses designed for myopia control. They contain multiple tiny lenslets built into the lens that create what we call myopic defocus. This sends a signal to the eye to slow down its growth. Clinical studies have shown that Stellus lenses can slow myopia progression by up to 72% compared to regular single-vision glasses. For children who prefer wearing glasses, this is an excellent option. Another option is Orthokeratology, often called Ortho-K. Ability Ortho-K lenses are worn overnight while the child sleeps. These lenses gently reshape the front surface of the eye so that during the day, the child can sleep clearly without glasses or contacts. Beyond the convenience, research shows that orthokeratology can significantly slow the elongation of the eye, which is the main driver of myopia progression. This can be a great choice for active children involved in sports or swimming. A third option is MiSight Daily Soft Contact Lenses. MiSight one-day lenses are FDA-approved, daily disposable contacts specifically designed for myopia management. They use a special optical design to slow progression while providing clear vision. Clinical trials over 3 years demonstrated about a 50 to 60% reduction in myopia progression compared to regular contact lenses. For responsible older children who want contact lenses, this is a very strong and well-studied option. In addition to these treatments, lifestyle changes are extremely important. Increasing outdoor time to at least 1 to 2 hours per day can make a meaningful difference. Encouraging children to take breaks during near work is also helpful. A simple rule is the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Keeping reading material and screens at a healthy distance, about elbow length away, and limiting recreational screen time when possible are small habits that add up over time. The most important message I want parents to hear is that myopia is common, but high myopia carries real long-term risk. If your child's prescription is increasing every year, that is not something we simply have to accept. We can monitor it, measure it, and in many cases, slow it down. The goal is not just clear vision this year. The goal is to protecting your child's eye health decades into the future. If you have concerns about your child's vision or have noticed increasing prescriptions year after year, schedule a comprehensive eye exam and ask about myopia management options. Early intervention truly makes a difference, and doing nothing is no longer the standard of care.